Welcome to the Real Estate Way to Wealth and Freedom podcast with Jacob Ayers, providing actionable content to help you along your journey to financial freedom through real estate investing. As the premier asset class, real estate has helped ordinary people just like you amass fortunes. The benefits of passive income from real estate investing will allow you to live a life you want. And now your host, entrepreneur, real estate investor, and apartment deal syndicator, Jacob Ayers.
Hi, and welcome to the Real Estate Way to Wealth and Freedom podcast, episode 269. Hi, I'm your host, Jacob Ayers. Welcome back. This is Friday Fundamentals. Hey, I hope you're having a great week, ready to head into an awesome weekend. I hope you're wrapping up your year well and ready to take on a new 2020 year. Well, hey, that brings up this week's Friday Fundamental, which is year-end mindset. So here we are in December of 2019 with less than 30 days left in this decade. This is the time to reflect on your 2019 goals and progress and also start planning for an even better 2020. So first, let's reflect on your year. Think of how much you've changed over just the past 12 months, how far you've come, and all you've accomplished. Hopefully and likely, you are proud of how the year went. Now, it's hard to see how much you change over time, being that you see your own life each and every day. But imagine what someone else would notice if they saw you once, say in January, and then today. What would they notice differently about you? Perhaps you've gotten in better physical shape, improved your mindset, become happier, more motivated, and have started taking steps towards a better you. Now, sure, there's always room for improvement, but you've likely had a killer year filled with tons of positives when you look back at it. Now, looking forward to 2020 and beyond, use your reflections from this year to plan your next year and more. People tend to overestimate what they can accomplish in a year and underestimate what they can accomplish in a decade. Just look to overzealous New Year's resolutions for proof. So start with a 3-year plan and then figure out what the steps are to that long-term goal. This will help you visualize and outline what your next year needs to look like so you can eventually accomplish that 3-year plan. So let's look at how to build your 3-year plan, 1-year goals, and subsequent action steps. Starting with your 3-year plan. This is more of a vision of your life and everything in it. Think about how you want to live, earn an income, who you want to spend your time with, where you want to live, what to do for fun, fulfillment, and challenges. This 3-year plan will help you create the vision for your future. Now, don't short yourself here. 3 years is a long time, and you can accomplish more than you think. Just look back 3 years in the past at your own life and look just at how much has changed since then. Now, then we move on to 1-year goals, starting with 2020. Working backward from our 3-year plan, you can start to outline your goals for the next 1 year. You have a vision of where you want to go, and now you have to make a plan to achieve that vision. Let's say you want to achieve financial freedom as part of your 3-year plan, which means to you, you'll need to, let's say, build a passive income stream of $5,000 per month. Starting out in year 1, let's say you need to build $500 a month in passive income and grow exponentially from there, working towards that 3-year goal. Perfect. Great. Now, let's move on to 90-day goals. 90-day goals are a great amount of time for you to break your smaller goals into. 90 days is just long enough for you to accomplish those larger goals, but also a short enough time to keep you really pushing. Brian Moran outlines some great reasons why these quarterly goal periods are beneficial in his book, The 12-Week Year. And also, Brandon Turner, host of the Bigger Pockets podcast, is also a proponent of this 90-day goal setting strategy and has built a daily journal designed around setting 90-day goals with weekly action plans, which he calls the Intention Journal. Now, I recommend both of these. They're great resources, both the book and the journal. The 90-day goal setting period is designed to identify that first short-term goal and then breaking it into action steps that you take every single day. Going back to our 3-year plan of financial freedom, we decided that we needed to build $500 per month in passive income in year 1. So let's assume that means you'll have to buy 2 rental properties that generate $250 per month each. Now, our first 90-day goal setting period will be laying all the groundwork to buying those 2 properties. You'll have to select a market, build a team, search for and analyze deals, make offers, and eventually close on a property. So you can break each of these into daily, weekly, and monthly steps. This is where you're really making progress towards that 3-year plan. Work on your 90-day goals for the next 3 years and see just where you end up. I bet you'll surprise yourself and your wildest imagination. I want you to understand that you are capable of achieving your wildest dreams. You just have to live intentionally, figure out what you want, and pursue that with all of your efforts. You can have anything you want in this life. All you have to do is decide what that is. You are already on a journey of self-improvement just by listening to this podcast. Keep it up. Continue investing in yourself. Continue to take massive action. And most importantly, aim high. You'll look back on your journey one day and be amazed at just how far you've come. Well, that wraps up this week's episode of Friday Fundamentals. Hey, I hope you're getting value from this podcast. I'd love to hear what your 2020 goals are. Reach out, let me know what you have planned, all of the exciting things in your future. I love hearing from you. You can do that at www.jacobayers.com. Till next week, engineer the lifestyle you want.
You've been listening to the Real Estate Way to Wealth and Freedom podcast, providing you actionable content to build your real estate empire. Nothing on this show should be considered specific, personal, or professional advice. Please consult an appropriate tax, legal, real estate, financial, or business professional for personal advice. The opinions of guests are their own. Information is not guaranteed. All investment strategies have a potential for profit or loss. The host is operating on behalf of the Real Estate Way to Wealth and Freedom, LLC, exclusively.